Here we are trying again. And this time I decided, well, maybe I can jump past it. But I don't line things up properly, and I end up in the lava. But I still think that jump is my best bet to get in there. Here, that guy ended up getting to me somehow beforehand and almost pushed me off the ledge. And I ended up actually running off it almost voluntarily. I couldn't, between fighting with all the camera shaking and the guy running into me and another one shooting stuff at me, I couldn't get where I needed to go. So we shoot the Skion once again and hightail it out of there. And the jumping works, but then I ended up jumping the wrong way again into the lava. So we try again. And I may end up cutting these out. I haven't decided yet. I'll figure that out when I do it in editing. So I finally actually make it to that door now. Only to realize there's nothing here. It's a dead end. What are we supposed to do here if it's not come down here? And to top it off, those things are still up there shooting at me. And the camera's still shaking periodically. And I have no idea what I'm doing. And he's not close enough to really figure out for me what I'm supposed to do here and kill him and everything. So I climb up and decide to try to run past him, thinking, well, maybe there's something I missed on the other path. Or back down this way. Of course, by the time I start getting close to it, I die again. So by this point, I'm starting to get sick and tired of this room and trying to figure out what's going on. I'm getting seriously frustrated. And I start thinking, well, maybe I should stop and look at a guide. So that's exactly what I do here, to try to figure out what it is I'm supposed to do. So I come back from having looked at the guide and I know exactly what it is I'm supposed to do now. And the problem I have immediately on here is trying to get where I'm supposed to go. And still deal with these guys and kill them and not die. So looking down, you can see the black bit. That's where I'm supposed to go. And end up missing there. Falling into lava. So we have to try again. And this time I immediately start trying to go down there. But I get hung up on the slanted bits here. And it's just not quite working right. Even trying to hang off the ledge there doesn't work. But this does. So I fall down there. I get hurt a little bit. And realize, oh crap. There's flying arrows here. And a shimmying ledge. So we gotta jump across to that. And then shimmy. And I'm terrified of getting hit by the arrows and having my health taken away because I have no health packs left. I used them all up during the boss fight. I think it was during that. It was at some point around here. I paused here trying to figure out things, and there I didn't even realize that you were supposed to jump at the end of that. So that you didn't die. But now I know. Now I know, so I can do it better. So obviously by this point I'm really getting sick and tired of having to shoot the Scion to start all this. I'm really tired of all the camera shaking. And that, my momentum just carried me straight forward far enough. I just fell straight into the lava. Once again, we blow up the Scion. Run forward. Right onto the black stuff. And I roll this time. To break my momentum and get me to where I'm just hanging from the ledge so I can drop from that. We jump across and shimmy. I'm getting pelted by arrows. Do a little pause there to try to avoid the arrows, but it doesn't work. And I jump and it works perfectly. And then we have this room. This room can be a bit cheap. We have a slope you can't walk on, a swinging pendulum, spikes, a pit, and to top it all off, well, you'll see in a second, once I get started here after I pick up the ammo. To top it all off, you do this and there's a boulder. And I was wrong, that slope you can walk on. But still, that boulder comes out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And kills you. So we have to go back and do this all over again. You can imagine how frustrated I was by the end of this. This was actually part of the sequence that ended up making me stop recording for the time being. I'm actually, the last room I got to, I'll only show you guys going through it once. I'll spare you having to go through failure after failure of that until the next recording session when I try to actually get it right. But for right now, just keep on watching. Now here, obviously, I don't want to go down this left side path again. But I decided to try it one more time. This time not pausing and running and jumping. And I jumped too far and end up on the spikes. So I figure if that, just running and jumping like that, puts me too far forward to hit the spikes at the next tile space forward, maybe if I don't fall off like that, maybe going down the center path will allow me to jump past the spikes. But of course I have to actually get to that room first before I can try it. Which means destroying the Scion again. Jumping down here. Shimmying past all the flying arrows. And then we're at that room. You know, after doing these series of rooms over and over and over again, imagine how frustrated I was. I was to the point where if I had kept going, I probably would have ended up throwing my controller. Literally throwing my controller. So here I am trying to run and jump past these spikes, making sure that I'm lined up properly. Ended up getting hit by the pendulum, so I lost a little bit of health on that. But it still worked fairly well. And of course I have nothing to help heal me up. So I decide to jump past those. Walk to the edge here. I want to jump past these spikes. I want to do it in such a way that I can pretty much just keep jumping forward. Now this room, I felt like it was taunting me. I could see the health packs in the backside, and I could see the shimmying ledge. But that little rust color discoloration, I didn't think I could shimmy along that. And apparently, according to a guide, you can. And then those health packs are where a secret is. But I felt like the game was taunting me because here I was, low on health, with no health packs to heal up. And it does that to me. It just sticks them right out of reach. So I was so thankful that there was a save point here. But I, for the life of me, could not get it to activate when I'm trying at first. So I had to walk past it and try at a different angle. And finally I got it to work right. Now this, coming up, was the room that defeated me. And this is actually the only time I shimmied. Every other time I just jumped straight to the ledge. Now, when we take a look at this room, just look first. You've got the broken floor, which you already see. You've got the boulder, which is going to roll. And you've got the pendulum covering your only escape from that boulder. And if you don't time things right, the floor is going to get you, or the boulder is going to get you, or the pendulum is going to get you. Now you'll probably see me. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you guys watch me do the beginning part of this room, because I do make it past this room, I think. I just can't make it past the next one. But here I am trying to figure out what the timing of this is. And there, I still got the timing wrong, so the pendulum killed me. If you get the timing right, pendulum doesn't even touch you. I'll tell you that now. If you get the timing right, the pendulum will not touch you. You will not take any damage from it. If you get it just slightly off, you'll get grazed by it. A little bit hurt. Of course, I'm already low health, so that doesn't really help me. But get the timing way off, and the pendulum will kill you. And there, I was trying to hold on to the ledge, but there's spikes in that pit. So you try to hold on to the ledge, and nope, spikes are going to get you. right off. And nope. See, here I hadn't quite figured out that the spikes will get you no matter what, but I think I was sure of that after that point. Okay, so now I'm watching the pendulum to make sure I'm doing it at a specific point. But it was not the right time. Because I'm trying to start my run at a specific point within its swing. So now I'm trying the closest. I tried the furthest, I tried the closest. Neither of those would work. So now what I try next is the middle of its swing as it swings away. And guess what? Gotta wait for it and go. And guess what? Works perfectly. So next up, I already know that boulder's there. I know that boulder's there. I've looked around the corner and seen it. I can tell again that they're taunting me with that health pack. Having put it there. Because now there's no way to get it. And if you try to... I just know if you try to stop and get it, it will kill you. So here I'm looking again, make sure I know the proper path. And you can't slide, I mean, you have to do that. And I end up grabbing onto the ledge there, which you have to jump to when you're at the point where you can end up on top of that from the jump. Because if you try to hang onto the ledge like that, it won't work. You end up getting crushed by the boulder. Here I've got the timing. Just gotta wait for it and go. Wait, what am I waiting for here? There we go. Took me a while, but I got it. Just gotta wait for it, and that thing grazed me to the point where I was almost dead, but I made it past. Now here, with only like 7 minutes left on the clock, here is the furthest bit I got. Problem is, you have lava here, and you have to keep running straight through that room in order to get to the end of it, and I have not yet been able to do that. So anyways, I'm going to save you from having to watch the rest of my failed attempts of trying to get past this room, because I haven't yet done it. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.